What if millions of jobs vanished by 2026? This isn't a prediction, it's a plan. But how does it begin?
It begins with a robot.
Tech 1. The Tesla Optimus. It's designed for your chores and your job. Demos show it's learning to cook.
The chambers here work together
How will this help me?
by maintaining a steady rhythm.
Electric actuators will let it move like you, only better.
Explore this, a robot that never gets tired.
But can it do real work?
Its cameras will scan and understand the world, and could clean your entire house by 2027. But how does its brain work?
It learns by watching videos like you.
Fun fact, it could learn a brand new task from just a single demonstration.
Its precision grip will handle any object.
One day, this means it could even perform surgery.
Its cameras will scan and understand the world and could clean your entire house by 2027.
It will understand your voice perfectly and could be chatting like a human by 2027. But how does its brain work? Explore this. No more typing, just talking. A custom battery will power it for 8 hours. Fun fact, it could learn a brand new task from just a single demonstration.
Its precision grip will handle any object.
But how many will they make? One day, this means it could even perform surgery.
The plan is to build millions of these robots, making human labor optional. But how will they guarantee it won't hurt you?
A custom battery will power it for 8 hours. It could fully recharge in the time it takes to watch a movie. Fun fact, it could stop just 0.1 seconds from a human, making it incredibly safe. But how many will they make?
The plan is to build millions of these robots, making human labor optional.
But is it the strongest?
Explore this, a world where all boring and dangerous work is done by robots.
Would you trust them? Fun fact, it could stop just 0.1 seconds from a human, making it incredibly safe.
But what if a robot could do this?
Tech 2 is here. It's brutally powerful, fully electric, and it does parkour for a living.
But how is this even possible?
Meet Atlas 2, designed for one thing: extreme agility.
Surprise, it's more agile than any human on Earth. But how is this even possible? Meet Atlas 2, designed for one thing: extreme agility.
But what gives it this power? Surprise, it's more agile than any human on Earth.
Fun fact, its motors produce 200 Newton meters of torque instantly.
Advanced sensors will detect the slightest tilt letting it recover from a powerful push.
Explore this, a robot that can't be knocked down. Advanced sensors will detect the slightest tilt, letting it recover from a powerful push.
Explore this, a robot that can't be knocked down. It uses machine learning to master complex tasks. Surprise, its first job will be automating the world's most dangerous work, from construction to search and rescue. But how does it compare? It's a different beast. Atlas is a power tool, Optimus is a personal assistant.
Explore this. Which would you rather have in your home?
High-density cells provide hours of intense, non-stop activity.
Fun fact, it charges itself wirelessly, no plugs needed. Hyundai is betting billions to deploy these robots by 2026.
They believe this is the future of all manufacturing. The next breakthrough won't use steel. It will use your own brain cells.
But how can a machine connect directly to your mind? Tech 3, the Neuralink implant. These threads will capture your thoughts at the source.
A Bluetooth link will send signals from your brain to any device. Explore this. No more keyboards, no more screens. Just thought.
Its primary goal is restoring movement.
Telepathic communication, the ability to directly share thoughts and feelings. This is the goal. But how could you power it? A tiny internal battery could last for years and will recharge wirelessly while you sleep. No plugs ever.
But is your mind safe? Advanced encryption will protect your neural data.
Fun fact, it could use a biometric lock tied to your unique brain signature. Future versions could give you perfect memory and instant calculation.
Explore this, never forgetting a name or a fact again.
Expanded human trials are happening now. A product for cursor control is already here.
But will people get it? This technology forces a choice. Would you upgrade your brain to keep up? But what if we could upgrade the entire world?
What if you could fly over traffic for the price of an Uber? This is the next transport revolution.
But how does it work? Tech 4, the eVTOL jet. It uses distributed electric propulsion.
Fun fact, it's 100 times quieter than a helicopter.
But is it safe? It's built with extreme redundancy. If multiple rotors fail, it can still land safely. This could make it the safest personal aircraft ever built.
It will travel at over 200 miles per hour, turning an hour commute into 10 minutes. Companies like Joby Aviation are backed by billions to launch flying taxi services by 2026. But where will they take off from? A new network of vertiports will be built across cities. You'll be able to book a flight from your phone like a rideshare.
Fun fact, the AI pilot is designed to be safer than a human.
The price will start at a premium, but will drop to the cost of an UberX. Explore this, a future where flying is cheap and fast. What if we could build a house in 24 hours for half the price? This is the future of construction.
But how does it work? Tech 5, 3D printed homes. A robot follows a digital blueprint, printing walls layer by layer.
Fun fact, this reduces construction waste by 90%.
The concrete mix is more durable than traditional houses. These homes can be designed to withstand natural disasters. But are they cheap? By automating construction, the cost of a new home can be cut in half.
This tech allows for complete design freedom. Fun fact, you could design your own custom home and have it printed within a week.
Companies like Icon are already building entire communities. By 2026, you could be living in one.
But what if we could print food? What if you could eat a real steak without harming an animal?
We did it. That's real meat, ethically grown.
Incredible work. The results speak for themselves.
Tech 6, cultivated meat. It starts with a cell sample nurtured to grow into muscle and fat. Fun fact, one sample can produce thousands of tons of meat.
It's biologically identical to meat we eat today. It can even be designed to be more nutritious.
But what about the environment? Cultivated meat uses 99% less land and 96% less water. It's produced in a clean, controlled environment, free from antibiotics. Fun fact, this could dramatically reduce foodborne illnesses. It's already approved for sale in the US and Singapore. You can even order cultivated chicken in some restaurants right now. What if your phone screen disappeared and the internet was all around you? This is your reality augmented. But how does it work? Tech 7, augmented reality glasses. They will overlay digital information onto the real world.
They will provide hands-free navigation, translation, and tutorials.
You could learn a new skill just by watching a hologram. You can see the visual steps of the skill right here. On voit les étapes visuelles de la compétence juste ici.
They will be controlled by voice, gestures, and even your thoughts. Explore this, a world without screens, where you're always connected.
Every major tech company is racing to release mainstream AR glasses by 2026. The next iPhone might not be a phone at all.
You will have complete control over your digital world. Fun fact, you could even choose to block out ads in the real world.
What if your doctor could predict disease years before you get symptoms? This is the power of AI in medicine.
But how does it work? Tech 8, AI personalized medicine. AI will analyze your biology to create a unique health plan. AI can discover new drugs in a fraction of the time and cost. The first AI-discovered drugs are already in human trials. AI diagnostics can detect diseases with superhuman accuracy. Explore this, a future where late-stage diagnosis is a thing of the past. You will own your health data and choose who to share it with. This will accelerate research by letting people securely contribute their data. What if you could create unlimited clean drinking water out of thin air? This technology could end the global water crisis. Tech 9, atmospheric water generation. These devices pull water from the air and turn it into pure drinking water.
A single panel can produce 10 liters a day.
Large farms can create millions of liters, enough for entire communities. But is it clean? The water is perfectly purified and mineralized, making it healthier than most tap water.
The price has dropped over 50% in 2 years and will keep getting cheaper. Fun fact, the panels are solar-powered, so the water is free. What if you owned your data, content, and online identity? This isn't just a new app, it's a new internet. But how? Tech 10, the decentralized internet, Web 3. It's built on blockchain, so no single company is in control. You will own your content and get paid directly. There will be no more censorship or deplatforming by big tech.
You will own your personal data and control who can use it. Explore this, an internet where you are the customer, not the product.
A new generation of decentralized apps is already here and growing exponentially. By 2026, you could be. The goal is a more open, fair, and democratic internet for everyone. This is the next evolution of the web.
Are you ready? What if every child had a personal tutor, 24/7, for free? This is the next great leap for education.
But how? Tech 11, the AI personal tutor. It uses machine learning to understand how each student learns.
It makes learning addictive. Turning education into a game can increase student engagement by over 300%.
But is it just for kids? This is for everyone. It will enable lifelong learning, helping adults master new skills in record time. Companies like Khan Academy and Google are investing billions to make this a reality. The first AI tutors are already used by millions.
It empowers teachers, it doesn't replace them. Fun fact, it automates grading and planning, giving teachers more time to focus on students.
What if you could see inside your body every second of every day? This is the end of guessing about your health. But how? Tech 12, the smart health patch. It uses tiny, painless sensors to track key biomarkers in your body.
Fun fact, it's like a medical lab on your skin. It could predict illness days before you feel sick. Future versions could detect markers for a heart attack hours before it happens.
This will revolutionize nutrition, showing how food affects your body instantly. Explore this, no generic diets, just personalized advice for you.
It's powered by you. Fun fact, using your body heat and motion, the patch may never need to be recharged. But is your data safe? Your health data will be encrypted and owned entirely by you. You will be in complete control. But what does our future look like? What if objects were no longer fixed? Tech 13, programmable matter. It's made of millions of microscopic robots called catoms. Fun fact, each catom can move, communicate, and change color. Its first application will be self-repair. Your objects will be able to fix themselves. It could replicate any object from a digital file. Explore this, downloading physical objects from the internet. No shipping, no factories. Catoms can vibrate to perfectly simulate any texture.
This will change architecture completely. Your room could transform from a bedroom to an office to a theater on a voice command.
It requires immense processing power. With advances in AI, this is becoming a reality. The pioneers of self-driving cars are now pioneering programmable reality. The basic building blocks have already been created.
The possibilities are endless. But as we program the physical world, can we also program our planet's atmosphere?
What if we could hit undo on climate change and pull a century of carbon out of the air? This is about reversing emissions.
Tech 14, direct air capture. These are giant vacuums for the sky.
The process is simple. The captured CO2 is released as a pure gas and piped away. The first destination is deep underground. It is permanently sequestered. By turning CO2 back into rock, we can lock it away for millions of years. This is the holy grail, turning CO2 into a resource. We can create carbon-neutral synthetic fuels for existing cars, trucks, and planes. We can turn this liability into a valuable product. Carbon from the air could be the building block for next-gen manufacturing.
The cost of direct air capture is dropping exponentially. Explore this, a future where it's cheaper to pull carbon from the air than to emit it.
Everyone from Microsoft to United Airlines is investing billions. Why? It's one of the only technologies that can clean up the past. They require immense energy, but when paired with clean energy like geothermal, they become true carbon-negative engines. We now have the tools to rebuild our world, from the atom up to the atmosphere. What kind of world will we choose to build? Robots in our homes, AI in our minds, cars in our skies. A new world is being printed, grown, and programmed into existence. The old world is deleting. These are not 14 separate predictions. They are 14 gears in a single machine that is reshaping humanity. Automation will free our time. The scene includes subtle futuristic sound effects.
Our minds will shape reality.
Our planet will begin to heal.
Our bodies will become fully understood and upgradable.
The very definition of human is being rewritten.
Labor is becoming optional.
Disease is becoming a choice.
Scarcity is becoming an engineering problem. Ignorance is becoming a decision. Every technology in this video is real and in development. Trillions of dollars are being poured into this future.
The most important question is, will this new world be a utopia of human flourishing or a dystopia of control? The choice is ours.
The future is coming faster than you can imagine. It won't wait for you. You have a role to play. By understanding these technologies, you can help shape their direction.
Which technology excites you the most, and which one scares you? Let us know in the comments.